Today we bring you the world's craziest stunt robots. Make sure you stick to the end of the video to find out the #1 robot that has amazing moves even humans can't match up. Number 7. Atlas. If you are being chased by Atlas, a humanoid robot from Boston Dynamics, don't expect a simple escape. This 86-kilogram, 5-foot robot moves with the help of hydraulics and electric motors that are powered by batteries. It also has 3 onboard computers. When it comes to physical prowess, Atlas aims to be the human of the robot world. It can already perform parkour and gymnastics amazingly well, and recent updates have introduced new abilities that further differentiate the robot from people. Atlas had stubby appendages for hands when it conquered a parkour course back in 2021, but the Atlas of today has grippers and a sense of showmanship, or should we say, show robotship. The robot is also capable of a 540-degree inverted multi-axis flip, which, according to Boston Dynamics, is significantly trickier than prior parkour moves, since the twist introduces an asymmetry that isn't present in a typical backflip. Applications for Atlas in the real world might include disaster relief efforts and other circumstances when people might not be safe. Atlas is undoubtedly improving its human capabilities, and when it comes to performing stunts, he's as human as the rest of us. Number 6. Leonardo. Caltech engineers have created a new kind of robot that is capable of doing difficult maneuvers like skateboarding, jumping, or walking a slack line. In order to maintain equilibrium, Leonardo is the first robot to use multi-jointed legs and thrusters with propellers, much like birds do when they fly between telephone poles. Leo, one of the smaller bipedal robots that nonetheless proved useful, combines the greatest features of the 2 robotic platforms. It is also 2.5 feet tall. 4-angle propeller thrusters were put on the robot's shoulders, along with 2 legs with 3 actuated joints. It uses its upper body to maintain balance while shifting its legs such that its center of mass travels forward, walking similarly to humans. When in flight, Leo disengages its legs and depends solely on its top drone body. It can withstand being repeatedly pushed and poked, with a lot of force, since the drone part has excellent balance. Future upgrades of Leonardo's design will feature more robust legs and enhanced thrust capabilities, making it an even better acrobat. Number 5. Nadia. The robotics team at the Institute for Humans and Machine Cognition is developing the agile robot known as Nadia. Nadia is inspired by Nadia Comaneci, the first gymnast to get a perfect score at the Olympics. The Romanian athlete won 3 gold medals and received 6 additional perfect 10 scores at the 1976 Montreal Games. The main purpose of Nadia is to have a robot for indoor environments. These are not easy to tackle, considering the obstacles such as cluttered floors, corners, stairs, and doors. The final Nadia robot will look much different from the prototypes. The one seen here is mainly meant to serve as a prototype for the mechanisms and see how it will work. When finished, Nadia will resemble a human in terms of size and weight. The researchers are also examining a few potential head designs, although right now they are concentrating more on the legs and torso. Nadia is powered by hydraulics instead of the usual electric actuators, which will definitely give it advantage in performing ridiculous stunts. Number 4. Flea. Boston Dynamics makes a number of stunning robots, perhaps most notably its Atlas humanoid and the big dog cargo-carrying robot. However, Flea, that only weighs 11 pounds, is capable of something that none of the others can. It is capable of making high jumps. Boston Dynamics shared a video of this robot in action, and the little guy is absolutely bananas. When the operator wishes to fly, the Flea props itself up at an angle and launches a piston into the ground, sending the robot hurtling through the air at heights of up to 30 feet. That is a sufficient height to jump from the ground to the typical home's roof. In addition to heights, this robot is useful for making precise jumps through windows or doors, onto tables, and even upstairs. Since the bot is developed with funding from the US Army's Rapid Equipping Force, it is obvious that it may be a useful surveillance bot that can access places that are ordinarily inaccessible. The 10-meter obstacle is no match for Flea, and it is accurate enough to jump through a window 2 stories up on command. Further, Flea can perform 25 consecutive hops on the CO2-powered piston before recharging itself. Definitely a robot perfect for some Yamakasi. Number 3. Morph 3. Morph 3 is a small humanoid robot that can perform gymnastic and acrobatic movements, including somersaults. Acrobatic motion is made possible by a revolutionary mechanism and control system, a real-time joint compliance control system, and tactile sensor shells on its body. The Morph 3 is outfitted with a wide range of electrical parts, such as a powerful graphic processing module, a main CPU module capable of high-speed floating-point arithmetic, and numerous satellite CPU units operating joint actuators. Numerous sensors are space-efficiently placed all over the body and connected by on-body computer networks, in addition to these computing components. The phrase "mental athlete robot" sums up the main idea that drove the development of the Morph 3. Traditionally, the exterior-shaped design of the robot has been carried out separately from its mechanical design, leading to enclosures that cover the entire robot system. However, these conventional configuration options have a number of problems, including limitations on the joint angle ranges and unwanted weight accumulation. Number 2. Salto. Salto the robot, with a height of less than a foot, resembles a small Imperial walker from Star Wars. But despite its small size, the robot has a powerful spring in its step. In a single leap, Salto can jump more than 3 times its height. The high-flying talents of Salto were initially shown by researchers at the University of California, Berkeley in 2016. The robot can now perform a variety of additional tasks, such as bouncing in place like a pogo stick and jumping over obstacles like an agility dog. The development of small, agile robots that can leap through rubble and assist in search and rescue operations is something the researchers hope Salto will encourage. To jump, Salto employs a small engine, as well as a network of gears and linkages. The robot must do the majority of its control in the air because it spends so little time in contact with the ground. It does this by stabilizing and reorienting itself between jumps using 2 tiny engines and a rotating inertial tail. The Galago, or bush baby, which has a vertical jumping agility unmatched by any other animal, served as a major source of inspiration for Salto. Number 1. Stickman. The team at Disney Research never fails to deliver fascinating experiments. Take into account Stickman, a robot that can perform fantastic acrobatic tricks like backflips and trapeze tricks. The robot has 2 degrees of freedom and a pendulum that it utilizes to launch itself into the air after swinging on a rope. The comparatively simple robot tucks and folds before landing on the cushioning below after performing a somersault in the air. Those aerials are executed thanks to a built-in laser rangefinder and 6-axis inertial measurement unit, which calculate its position in flight and adjust its positioning accordingly. The robot is capable of performing numerous acrobatic sequences and can withstand the extreme accelerations and deaccelerations brought on by jumping and flying through the air. Stickman is about the height of a human stunt performer when stretched out with the arms elevated above the head. While it may not seem like much right now, robot parkour and gymnastics are in fact becoming a possibility, and the Stickman is leading the pack. Do you think robots are better acrobats than humans? Share your thoughts in the comment section. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button for more robot and tech videos. We recommend the video on the best robots you can actually buy right now to continue your journey in learning about robots. See you there!